Come on, everybody, you know what it's like, right? You love doing something so much, it's the only thing that's on your mind. So everybody, Kina here from HulaLoveTV.com, and we're here actually at the our conference dinner ending, you know, the conference I had talked about a little earlier, and we got one of my favorite people here. It's been so long since we've been able to spend some time together, and I just wanted to feature her tonight. You'll know her. She's a dear friend, and before I start tearing up because I'm gonna get too emotional, our loving friend, unbelievable dancer, Hula extraordinaire, musician voice that you will die for. Okay, that's coming later too, because I'm gonna ask her. No. We need a CD. Okay, that's all. Okay, alright. So, ごめんねみんな、なんかちょっとなんかもう感動してるから。So, like to introduce you to Hula, Snowbird Bento. Hi, Snow.
Aloha.
So good to be here with you and to share this time here at this Himanava Whenua conference, and just wanted to ask you, many of our viewers, you know, they're from Japan, but then a lot of our family and friends are watching this too, and a lot of people from around the world, we hope. So just wanted to ask you, Snow, this is a stupid question and hard probably to answer, but what does hula mean to you and in your life, and what role has hula played for you in your life?
First, aloha mai kako, mai kahipai a kahipai, velina me ke aloha. So, what does hula mean to me? I think for some people, hula can be a hobby. I think for others, hula can be a means of physical exertion outside of heading to the gym or taking a run or yoga.
Yeah.
I think for others, hula is a way that they delve into the history and Hawaii as a place, and start to learn a little bit more about our stories, our people, our land, where we come from. And I think for others still, hula is just a means of entertainment. For me, hula is my life. And you probably hear that a lot. A lot of people say that. A lot of people will say stuff like, you know, I was dancing hula from before I was born. So I'll be honest, I haven't been dancing hula since before I was born. Although my mom was a hula dancer for many years. She lived in Japan.
Auntie lived in Japan?
Yeah, for almost 2 years.
Auntie speaks Japanese.
She speaks Japanese.
She schooled me.
Spoke Japanese to me all my life, and I'd be like, Mama, I don't know what you're saying. But growing up in an ohana where music was at the center of our family time, my grandparents, my grandmother, my grandfather all played music on both sides of the family. On my dad's side, only my grandma, but she was the first person who ever taught me a hula. And it was Heui. I was 3 years old, 4 years old, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Always the same song, Heui. But for me, hula really is a part of my life. Hula helped me to come to myself. I think a lot of us spend many years, some of us our whole lives, trying to figure out who we are, what our roots are, where we're grounded. And for me, hula brought me to myself. Hula also brought me to my own self-confidence, in the sense that it took others could see in me the potential of something, and took a chance on me, and a skill set that they wanted to hone. And so in that way, I really mahalo not just my kupuna, but my teachers and my mentors, because they saw something in me that they wanted to hone, raw things that they knew needed to be formed and sculpted, if you will. And so at 40 years old, hula for me is everything I do. Hula is at the center.
What'd you say? No.
Yeah, 40 years old. Yeah, we're only the same age for like a month.
For a few months.
For a month, but I look hella great for 40 years old.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, it's all about the arafo da yo. Arafo.
No
Look at
white
this.
hairs. No white hairs in here.
See, and this is all colored, okay? I'm sorry.
No. So Hula is a way that I can reflect my environment, and I can reflect my the environment of my kupuna, and I can almost time travel a bit. Hula is a way that I can ku'e a lot of the things that are happening right now currently within our lahui, within our environment in Hawaii. Yes. Namely, most people around the world now are hearing about Mauna Kea, but Hula gives me a kahua, or a foundation to stand on. And so for me, Hula is not just a hobby. It's not something I do just for physical activity. It's not only my Calgon time. It's not only for the research and the academics of it. Hula is really at the heart and soul of who I've become, and who I am, and who I know I'll be 20, 30, 40 years, 100 years from now. So,
and it's all inclusive of all of those things. Yeah.
Yes.
Hula is something that, you know, we feel it in our bones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something that we can't live without.
I agree.
And you know, gotta tell you something about this lady right here. Before we even met and became wonderful friends, she was a contestant for Miss Aloha Hula. And Kalani and I had actually went to watch that performance, that Miss Aloha Hula 2001. And Kalani and I were so blown away. Okay, I gotta say it was me. But you'll hear at the end of her performance, "I love you, Snowbird!" That mental kanaka was me. Didn't even know Snow. Didn't even meet Snow. But her hula transcends. It takes you to a place deeper. Words can't explain. Like she just said, it allows you to time travel, to give messages that your kupuna want to share with not only you being the mouthpiece, but being able to share. It hit me. I couldn't help it. I know she gets it a lot. No. But you know, as a kumuhula and well, of course, as a haumana, olapa, ho'opa'a, and becoming a kumuhula yourself, were there what were some of the tools or the things you used or accessed in order to hone those skills that your kumu and your family and your kupuna saw in you? So what helped to make you the master of the arts that you are?
Oh, he's too crazy. I definitely wouldn't call myself a master. I think in my humble opinion, being a lawyer is not something that one can bestow upon themselves, but that it is a kulana or a ranking or a placement that your colleagues, as time goes by, your life experience and your colleagues, your ho'akumu, if you will, eventually they come to admire and respect you for what ike they have, and you in turn your ho'akumu, your colleagues. I would say that the number one tool that I needed to make sure I had in place, I needed to be observant. I needed to be observant, because hula is not just about 45-degree angles and everything is on this. You actually, when you have the ability to have your kumu hula dancing in front of you, need to be paying attention to every little nuance. From the flick of the fingers and the hands, to the lift of the brow, to the slight curvature of the body. You can't get that from going, oh, can you explain that again? But wait, how do you do this motion? You actually have to pay attention. And so I think what's happened over time in hula is that we've gotten so used to hands on the 45, hands here, right, up, down, and here's this. So that when you watch older dancers, they don't move the way that we do, the way that most people do today. Their fluidity is unmatchable. And that fluidity comes with observation over time. And that is a key component to us culturally anyway.
Yes.
Because our kupuna were masters of observation. They collected data by watching and seeing something happen over and over in a repetitive cycle, and then makahana kaike. Then you think you have it. Now you gotta do it, and so we can see if you have it. And how do you know when you mastered those things? Well, when you have the ability to teach someone else how to do the same things and they can replicate it, then you know you've gotten to a certain point in your training that maybe, yeah, you could become a kumumula. Maybe, yeah, your kumu might see something in you. And so observation is key. And I'll dare say the ability to listen. The ability to listen to the critique of your kumuhula and those people who support them, whether it be their kumuhula or their hoa kumu, their colleagues around them. You have to be able to listen, not just go, oh yeah, I heard you, but to listen for how they're critiquing you and take that to heart and know for yourself, yes, I think I do need to work on that, or no, I think I've got this. This is, okay, I think I can do this. And so it's a bit of self-searching, and I think you have to be pa'a in your own foundation as a person.
Wow.
And then, so observation number one, totally key. Listen, and never question your kumu.
Oh, can we get that one more time, Snow?
Yeah.
One more time.
My kumu would always say, don't question me, but you're welcome to ask me questions. So you don't question the way they get to their vision. You have to actually trust that your kumu has a vision that they're attempting to get you to achieve. And if you have a kumu that's worth their salt, they are going to push you because it's their job. They are going to push you beyond what you physically, mentally, spiritually think you can do to test how far you can go. And when they push you, they're actually pushing you towards fulfilling your highest potential, whether it's as a dancer, a ho'opa'a, or eventually an instructor of hula.
Snow, I have to tell you, oh my gosh, there's people, everyone out there, ちゃんとね、クムの言ってることを聞いて、ちゃんと見て、その模範もね、なんか真似すること、その全部の道具はもうちゃんとみんなの目の前にあるので、those points, Snow, I'm sure, you know, so many people will benefit from, you know, those sharings. Sometimes we kind of take it for granted. Like, for example, this time that we have together to share, to edify each other, to, you know, I have to say, 僕とカラニが10年前に、初めて日本に行った時に the first person that came to Japan to help Kalani and I was this lady right here. And it's only fitting that we have you and feature you. This is our way. You know, Kalani and I have the goal in our hearts to try our very best to bring more understanding and more communication, open the lines of communication between our peoples. We are an island people, and there are so many similarities, and we're so grateful when it was over 10 years ago to the very first time I went to Japan to now. Hula brings people together, and it's something that can heal our hearts, can teach us if you just allow it. Like Snow said, observe, listen, don't question your kumu. And with the love and dedication in your heart, you can definitely find the joy that we have through hula. It's blessed us throughout our lives, and we know it's gonna bless us throughout the rest of our lives. Thank you everybody for joining us. Snow, Okay, that was for you too, Kalani. Okay, that's for you too, Kalani. And Speeder and everybody. Okay, we love you guys. Okay, you guys must have heard the music in the back. We need to go get down, you know. This is the last night of the conference. Okay, malanui everyone. And last but not least, aloha kekahi kekahi. We always love each other, help each other, do our best to live aloha every day. Aloha.
Aloha.